Hello, Hilltop. It's Mr. Amici again. Thanks for clicking our PE lesson for our Flex Friday workout. Can you guess what the theme of today's Flex Friday workout is? Yeah! If you guessed football, you're right. So today, take off my Bears helmet so you can see me. Today, we're going to be doing some football agility drills. Whoa, what does agility mean? That means your ability to change direction and speed while maintaining balance and quickness at the same time. So even if you've never played football before, or maybe football is not really a sport you like too much, we're not going to be using a ball today. We're just going to be using our bodies to do some different exercises that you might see football players do their training with. Now, I started out with a little football. I was catching it and my helmet. I'm not going to use those while I'm exercising today. What I am going to use, though, I brought a friend with me. This is my friend. This is Stanley, and he's my teddy bear. He's my favorite. If you want to have an object like a ball or maybe a fun stuffed animal to hold while you're doing these exercises today, you can do that. Because when you play the game of football, you carry a ball with you when you're doing your running. So if you want to do our activity today, holding maybe your favorite stuffed animal or any type of ball, you can do that. I'm going to have Stanley with me today. You ready to work out, Stanley? He is. Now, the other equipment you'll need today, I've got set up already. I've got 3 small orange cones. Now, you don't have to have orange cones. You could have any 3 objects, because we're going to be doing our agility drills with these 3 cones. So you want to get something like that that you could use. It could be books. They could be more stuffed animals. They could be cups. Just something that you could be able to move around, but also something that wouldn't be sharp, dangerous, or breakable. Okay, so if you're going to use a cup, don't use a glass cup, just in case you trip and fall. So if you need to, pause the video to find 3 items that you can have laid down on the floor in a straight line, like I have these. And if you want to have a stuffed animal or a ball to hold while we're doing our agility football drills, you can do that too. So pause the video if you need to. If not, let's get started. Okay, now our football agility training is going to focus a lot on power, speed, agility. Remember, we talked about that quick change of direction. And acceleration. That means running super fast. So getting a fast, quick start. So all of these drills we're going to practice are going to help you in all those areas. Are we ready to go? Okay, so follow along with me. The first one is going to be called a lateral shuffle. Now, a lateral shuffle is like the stepping to the side like we've practiced. So my feet don't cross each other, they just go back and forth. I'm going to start out nice and slow. Remember, we got to get our bodies warmed up. You could almost consider this a dynamic stretch. Right? Because we're getting our muscles warmed up, ready for activity. Looks good. I'm going to try it a little bit faster now. I'm going to bend my knees so I'm a little lower to the ground. And remember, it's about agility, quick, accelerating, change of direction movements. I'm going to go one side, then the next side. Are you ready? I shuffle my feet. I'm going to touch the cone. Shuffle back. Touch, stay low. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Touch, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Touch. And we're going to touch one more time. And now turn and sprint to the finish. Good. Turn and sprint to the finish. Nice. Now, did you see how I stayed in my area? I want you to make sure you're doing that too, so we stay nice and safe while we're playing in here. I'm going to move our cones forward just a little bit so you can see more of my body while we're exercising together. But we want to make sure I keep the cones in the camera's view as well. Okay? So that was our lateral shuffle. Next, we're going to try some forward hops. You can start at either end. I'll start at this one. And I'm going to use my right leg first. So hopping is with one foot. So I'm balanced on one foot, and I'm going to hop, hop, hop. Stanley's coming with me. I made it. Same foot, back across again. Hop. Nice. Switch legs, so the leg you were not hopping on before is now the leg on the ground. Hop, hop, hop. Good. Turn, same leg. Hop, hop, hop. Excellent. So now we got our legs a little bit warmed up. You're going to get a chance to demonstrate some power now. I call this one a hip burst. Whoa, that sounds kind of crazy. I'm going to start out on my knees, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump just like I would with my feet, but I'm going to use my hips. That's the part where my middle of my body connects to my legs. I'm going to thrust or burst those forward, and I'm going to try to jump up to my feet. So I go from my knees to my feet. Watch me try. You ready, Stanley? I'm nervous too, but we can do this. Okay, so I want to load or bend, because the faster and harder I can swing my hips forward, I want to bring my feet up and stand. Ah! I did it. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see that. Right about here. Okay, bend the hips back and then thrust them forward and try to jump up to your feet. Ah! Nice. I'm going to try that, and then I'm going to sprint to my far cone. So start on one end. You're going to hip burst up, sprint to the furthest cone. Up, sprint to the cone. Nice. One more. Down on my knees, hip thrust up to your feet, and sprint. Ah. Woo! Nice. Creating some power with those hips. Now we're going to do some squats like we've done before, but we're going to travel now. So I'm going to do my feet apart, bend, jump like we've practiced. I'll turn to the side so you can see me. Bend and jump, except we're going to jump and travel forward. I'll start on this end and jump. Ready, Stanley? And jump. 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 Good. Now we got to go back. Bend and jump. Bend and jump. Bend and jump. One more bend and jump. Good. Okay. Wow. Those last two are really working on the power in our legs. Now we're going to focus on acceleration, which will be quick movements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle each one of my three cones, and then I'm going to sprint to the next one and do the same thing. So I'm going to start here. When I say go, I'm going to chop my feet, mean quick around, sprint to the next one. Quick. See, I'm circling it, sprint to the next one. Sprint. Circle. Sprint. Circle. Sprint. Quick feet, little steps. Nice. Wow. Fast, quick steps. Good job. Whew. Yeah. This is some good, tough work. I like that. So you see how I quickly chopped my feet? Quick steps circling those. Whew. I think we need to slow things down a little bit. What do you think, Stanley? Good idea, Mr. Amici. He agrees. We're going to try some walking lunges now. So that's our big step and bend. Big step and bend. Step and bend. I'm going to go around my cones like I'm making a big oval. So if you notice at first I was stepping in front of them, now I am behind them. Nice, big lunges. Bend those knees. Stanley loves this one, don't you, Stanley? That's right. Good. All right. This one is called U reverse cones. What? We're going to be making the big letter U going around our cones like I just did for our lunges. Except we're going to do what's called some backpedaling. Whoa. Or moving backward. So I'm going to start at this cone on one end. I'm going to bend down. I lean my body forward so I don't tip over. And I do quick steps backwards. Now when I get to this end, I'm going to shuffle. And then I go forward. See how it makes the letter U? I go down, around, and back up. And then I go down, around, back up, down, carefully going backwards, shuffle to the side and forward. Shuffle back, side, forward. Nice. Whew. Look at all these football athletes we've got. Nice work. Agility drill number 8 is called figure eights. Whoa. You know how like the shape a letter 8 makes? We're going to make that same shape with our body moving around the cones. Start at the middle cone with it in front of you. Now this is a shuffle where I'm going to keep my body facing forward the whole time. So you should see my face this whole time, but I'm going to move a bunch of directions. I'm going to start shuffling my feet. I'm going to go forward, and I go in front of this cone. I reverse backwards, shuffle, go in front of the middle cone, backwards to go around the cone on this end. Then I get in front of it, back behind the front cone, or I'm sorry, go behind the front cone, then in front of the cone on this side, reverse. See how I keep my body facing forward the whole time? And I'm weaving in and out of these cones. So if I go in front of one, I go behind the next. And then in front, and then behind. So I'm weaving through. Good. Wow, we're working hard already today. So those were our drills for our cones in this straight line. We're going to do 2 more drills. We move one cone back behind so it makes like a letter L. And this one is called the L-shaped shuffle because I'm going to make that same L shape. Actually, let's switch things up. I'm going to do it this way, and hopefully it looks more like a letter L to you. Okay, so just like the last weave, I stay facing the same direction. I'm going to go forward. Now I shuffle in front. I go back. So you're like tracing the letter L with your cones. Forward, shuffle to the side. See how I'm not touching the cones, but I'm shuffling around and my face stays pointed the same direction the whole time? Nice. All right. Our last one is called the 3-cone sprint. So this one, you're running as fast as you can to complete your little route you're going to take for this L shape. I'm going to show you how to take that route. Start out on the outside of your back cone. You're going to run forward, run around. Now I need to go around this cone and then back the same direction I came. See how I stayed on this side the whole time? So forward. Now I have to go all the way around this cone and then back forward again across the line. I'm going to do it fast for you. Ready? Hike, run, around that one, back in front of that one, and through. Good. One more. Ready? Hike, run, around, quick steps, fast feet, and through. Yeah. Touchdown, Stanley. All right, friends, click the next tile, We got some football agility hurdle drills next. We'll see you there. Go Hawks!